AliasWavefront.
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 I love science fiction, and we try to use a little bit of it in everything that we do here at Turner Production. And developing graphics for TNT, TBS, Turner Classic Movies, Cartoon Network, all of those, we have to have a very diverse set of tools to use to keep a specific identity for each network. And AliasWavefront is, without a shadow of a doubt, the very best tool that we can use to achieve that goal. One of the things that happens here all the time is we have producers come in and they say, look, I want to do this piece. I want these doors to open, and I want light to come blazing out of it, and I want snow to come spiraling out of a vortex. And most of the time, before they even say, well, I wonder if you can do this, you can always almost cut them off and nod your head and say, yeah, we can do that. We can do anything. For instance, the NFL on TNT piece that we've just finished working on, the producer wanted a big, very dynamic explosion at the end of the piece, where this jumbotron screen just falls apart and blasts into the screen. It was a very complicated and very layered piece. The way that we've been able to achieve that is only with AliasWavefront software, where it has integrated particles, its illustration, its sculpture, its lighting, its camera moves, it's everything all in one package.
A lot of people think that computer animation is chrome, lights, laser beams flashing around, glints jumping off of things. We're into more organic things. We want to take things and bring characters to life and put life right in them.
This should be played at high volume.
What's the new jam?
This should be played at high volume.
Okie dokie, roll 'em!
I've been in traditional animation for about 39 years, and now I've made the switch to computer animation, and I just can't believe it. It's really fabulous. Everything that I can do, is painting, sculpting, everything, they're all in there. AliasWavefront has just been fantastic for us in that area. Among the many characters that we've been animating, we've been doing Barbie. That's been a very enjoyable bit of work, doing that, working with Mattel people. And then we've done things like, Arnie and Bernie, ta-da, and a little wiggler. And then we've done things like working with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh boy, this is the biggest grand prize ever. So let's get started.
We might start off with a storyboard like this, done by the agency, or we may do them ourselves, but then this is all in 2D, and we want to do it in 3D, of course, in computer animation, so we go downstairs and work on our motion capture stage down there. I've been the Doughboy and worked down there on it. Once we've recorded everything that is the motion capture, me moving around as the Doughboy, then we can take it and it goes into the computer to be animated on. It goes into Power Animator, and then we leave him in there for maybe a couple of hours baking away, and then we bring him out, we give him a little poke in the stomach, and he's alive.
Exactly.
We are not selling dreams, we are selling piece of metal, piece of a project that has to be driven by everybody, has to be driven everywhere. Ital design cars are very functional. Maybe you laugh with this because there's no door, but if you don't need some function, we take it out, like this car. AliasWavefront has been a solution for us. I mean, with this new technology, we can do better and more. From the end of the 60s until today, we realize nearly 100 different cars. In the design, the process is the same. We just changed the tools, we can say. With this new technology, we can work immediately together with the engineering, so to check the feasibility, to check the quality also of the shapes. For our designer is also good. Before going to realize the model, we really closer to the reality, and then we really nearly eliminate some mistakes that was typical in the past. AliasWavefront love us to be more creative. That's true. I mean, I cannot imagine a future without right now. It's a sort of drug.
As a designer for rollerblade, it's very important that you're close to the final product. So most of us designers, we skate. When I first joined Rollerblade, I saw a real opportunity for AliasWavefront and Studio to be worked into the product development. The kind of product we do is very functional, yet it is very stylish, and it has to look great. You know, what AliasWavefront has allowed us to do is get into prototyping and testing very early and identifying things up front. This particular SLA part is a toe portion of the shell which slides forward and backwards. The exterior surface of the part was done in AliasWavefront, while the interior geometry was done in Pro Engineer. There are cases where we can use AliasWavefront all on its own. This is a very sculptural part for a youth skate, and it was designed in Studio. It was integrated with a component that was done in Pro E, and these parts mate very well. It's very controlled to bring to a product like this, which has a buckle design, easy open, easy close feature. Studio Paint has features that allow us to be more free with our designs and looser. And not only is that more fun for the individual designers, but it is a tremendous wow factor when we show it to upper management and senior management. And they get keyed in and excited about the project just like we are.